Welcome to another Miitopia stream. Um, if you didn't saw yesterday's stream, I highly recommend that you do. I finally completed the 100% my main account. But as you see by the title of the stream, this is a commentary stream. So, yeah. Hey, how's that? Alright. This is gonna be a commentary stream on the Tower of Despair from yesterday. So, this is gonna be a very short stream, and without any further ado, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna upload this on YouTube, so y'all will know the struggle I went through with this. Okay, starting off. This is the beginning that wasn't in the other video, because Streamlabs did not stop while I was recording. So yeah, did the hollow arrows. Julian does the scorching breath. Now Julian gets angry here, and right away, every goblin just start ganging up on Julian. Like, holy crap, that one did a lot. That like oh my god. Okay, that's where the video starts. Yeah. So, pretty much had to put Julian in the safe spot. Now the team, now I went with this team, the Elf and Mage, instead of Mage and Chef, because if I would have picked Chef, there would have been a lot of resentment. And that is something that I did not want. I did not want it. So yeah. Of course, attacks Julian, Gary. And then makes Henry angry. Angry because angry. And Lance is just having a rest. Henry is mad. Does explosion. And this knocks everyone out. So yeah. That's battle 1. That was not as hard. Battle 2 was kind of the same, but yeah. Strong golem, heavy golem. Actually, oops. Henry activates barrier a lot. You may want to know trend there because he doesn't. I think Mage, despite everyone being maxed out at level 99 in their stats, this was gonna be tough regardless. So yeah, cool is the. You must have cool. One of the Miis must be with a cool personality. That's not denying it, because cool is very useful to avoiding attacks, and plus you can do more damage with pressure point. Kind of seen this too. Okay. Now you may notice I'm using the safe spot a lot because I'm trying to conserve my MP sprinkles and the HP sprinkles, and of course Julian took out the heavy golem with curse. Okay, now this right now, Neon Pharaohs. They are known to, what I saw, but people play this, that I read, that people had a struggle with this part because they would use the curse, and they will curse 3 Miis, and potentially that will raise a lot of turns. So yeah, and Mercy curses lands. then the other one curses Gary, and the third one curses Julian. So the reason why I didn't put Lance in the safe spot until the next turn, because I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna give up a banana. It's not worth it. Plus Lance is a cleric and he can heal us. So yeah, usually the safe spot a lot. This is the normally I don't use the safe spot as often because, well, I like to fight. I like to battle. The only time I would use it if it's during the Traveler Cerebrius fight, or in some rare cases against other bosses. But yeah, despite this, I was kind of scared of this one. Despite everyone being at 99 in stats, this fight was scary. Okay, put Julian in a safe spot. So why did one of them went after Henry? None of them went after Lance. And I got scared because I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to heal everyone. Hey Greg, this is time to see me commentate on the battles. Yeah. So this is me watching replays of yesterday and commentating on them, and of course, these are pharaohs, neon pharaohs. Like, RNG is heavy on this. You can either get good RNG or bad RNG, it all depends. See, that's not that one of them. Yeah. This right here wasn't as bad. This is just rewatching the Tower of Despair videos. Yeah, the AI mage always activates barrier at the beginning of every strong boss fight. So yeah, this. And of course, Lance healing himself. Was he could have healed everyone, heal me, but no, he had to go heal himself because he's stubborn. So anyway, how's your day? Then, yeah. Ooh. Alright, I would put everyone in a safe spot because the green. Nice. That's cool. I'm gonna say this. I'm kind of glad it doesn't have this game. Because he wouldn't even survive this. Let alone survive what's coming up. Okay. Took down the giant serpent. The colossal serpent. Now, this is where it gets tougher. gourmet burgers. Now these guys are not like the extra spicy burgers. That they don't attack twice in one turn. Well, yeah, they kidnap your teammates. Now, once they kidnap your team, it's recommended that your team is at a high level, at level 50, to do this, and have their stats at least be at maximum at 50. That's what I heard or read. That's why, like, in the last few months, I've been like grinding and just giving these every one of them food and leveling them up. And it was very frustrating. Plus I had to find every enemy, which was very RNG based, by the way. And oh boy, this game may look easy, may seem easy, but it's actually hard when it comes to grinding and getting everything. And plus it's RNG based. It's like you can either get good luck or bad luck. It all depends. But yeah. And barrier cuts the damage that you receive in half. Yeah. This took one of the burgers out. And also, you must have a relationship. Your relationship level with your teammates must be also high, but it all depends. Like, that'd be high enough. It's just this game's confusing. Depending on what. Yeah. Okay. Let me get my DS. Is it my living room? Oh. Just gotta do like commentary on this. Okay. Now this fight was very frustrating. Was kind of frustrating because the red fiend is very notorious because it could kill you in one hit. Yes, and it doesn't have the boss tag, so when you saw Lance use Weiss's anger, he could have knocked it out, but it missed. So at this point I had to like start like spamming the dancing arrow. But this part, I got Gary out of the safe spot because I realized, oh crap, I have to like the red fiend and he might kill Lance, so I had to keep spamming dancing arrow to stop him from attacking. It's very risky. Red fiends, like terror fiends, can kill you with one hit. And they have very high magic resistance. But unlike the terror fiend, they're not fast. So you can outspeed them. So that's like the good thing. So, yeah. Julian is unusually focused. Okay. Okay. So, and this is like the... This part is like Lance is healing everyone. Reason why I have him as stubborn. A stubborn healer because stubborn me's are very stubborn me's are very useful as healers. That's all I'm gonna say. They can be used as when they battle also. Yeah. Also, the other thing is that the reason why I never had Henry as a chef, I switched his job because chefs are very weak against take a lot of damage from magic attacks because they're more of physical attackers. And this part here, I killed the Red Fiend. Which of course, Henry praised Gary and now got happy, so I take less damage and then I realized Lance can heal me if he can. Okay. Like when you have 999 damage with the me that's very happy with their stats maxed out, they do a lot of damage. It's just the magic that does a lot of that I'm afraid of. So took out the ice cream. Now, this is where it gets very intense. The boss fights now. Light Sage and Light Lord. Of course, Lance is in a panic and decides to Panacea heal himself. But why not? Lance has to be Lance. Okay, whatever, Lance. Whatever you say. Let me see. Oh, Henry ate a banana. I was wondering, what is it when he ate a banana? Julian is out in the west. His next turn, now he decides to heal me. He could just use Panacea to heal everyone. Okay. So we reactivated our barriers and... oh boy. The one we had to take out first was the Light Lord. And this attack does a lot of damage. And of course, that does even more damage. And But without barrier, that would have did like 100 more 200 damage and knocked everyone out. Now he's healing everyone. Henry's in the safe spot. It is a must that you have to use a safe spot. Unless you try to do a solo one on this with Alf. And that is what I've heard, what I've heard is jealousy. I don't think I would do a solo one of this. Okay. Nightmare is there's a problem. Cause once your Mii is affected, once your Mii gets hit with the nightmare status, they cannot move unless they're waking up. They get hit or they're on the safe spot. Okay. Let me see. It was Julian in a nightmare. Okay. It was Henry in a nightmare. Okay. Yeah. They got done with commentary on this battle and the next battle. I'm gonna restart the stream. Yep. Okay. The recording is for YouTube. So yeah. This yeah, I uploaded the Tower of Despair video last night. So of course I healed Gary. Okay, the Light Lord is the one that that was a problem. The Light Shades, on the other hand, he has a lot of attacks. He has attacks that can do a lot of damage. I don't like when it does. When he do that, when he does that explosive attack. That's the one I don't like. Okay. Have Lance in the safe spot. That was scary. every time. It was just so funny seeing Lance dancing. And then take 3 arrows. No? Okay. Okay, now the final fight. Boss Slurp. Now, barrier is good, but once later, like in a few minutes, when he summons his helpers, or it summons his helpers, that's when it gets intense. But yeah, this is like a very big snurp. It has 15,000 HP. That's how much HP it has. Tower of Dread looks easy in comparison. But that itself is hard. When first I played it on the 3DS, it was like a struggle. Yeah. Okay. Now he's mad. It's mad. Now it calls out to Juvenile. Juvenile Snurfs. At this point I panicked because I'm like, okay. They're like both aiming at one. And of course, my first thought was like, oh, use Force Agnes. This would protect Reap on the attack. Little did I know that something was gonna happen. The best thing about this is that Julian, not even in one of the fights, not even once activated Hide, which was the cool thing. Because that was not what I wanted. Of course, Lance is like, that was scary. And of course, right here. I just went, in my mind I just went, holy shit, that did like a lot of damage. But when I read it, it doesn't kill you, me, surprisingly. But takes it down to 1 HP. And I know it did that again. So, I was like, okay, maybe I could use a shield. Which is gonna come up right now. Because apparently it bypasses barriers. It destroys the barriers. The Force Agnes. Okay, this might not last as long, but Mega Cure. Yes. Okay. Okay, right here, this is where I messed. This is where I was like, okay, I don't need to use a shield. A bulk Henry shield. Bulk carry shield. Oh, then I just realized that, oh, I got a high Gary. And I was like, this even bypasses his shield, not even shield could protect it? Oh, I guess. Doesn't even... Then he activates barrier, and I'm like, okay, barrier's not even gonna do as much because they're still gonna, and of course, took 2 of them out. Unusually focus. Almost done here. Just think we're there at the end. No, okay. They'll call 2 more. Does a lot of damage. The only one that I was protective of is Lance because he's our healer and did not want him to get knocked out. Of course, I had a life sprinkles just in case he does faint, but surprisingly enough, no one died in this whole thing. Of course, Julian slacking off as usual was not an issue. And of course, now this is where it gets intense. Makes everyone feel weird. Gary avoids it with indifference. Henry cries. Julian turns old. Old to be young. all to be young again. That was scary. So took one out. So I got a Henry eats his last banana. I didn't see that because I wasn't paying attention. And I was like, while we were watching the video, I'm like, wait, what did the last banana Henry had win? Did he eat it? Okay. Of course, last is okay, the final part now. This is aims for Gary. And right here, I was like, you know what? Gonna do it. Horse and activate. Horse whisper. Green elf. Sacred arrows. Shiny arrow. Oh, okay. Tiny arrows. Once. And there it is. There you go. The final boss taken out. Final dots. It wasn't that. It was hard, but it wasn't as hard as people made it out to be. Once, but then again, I was maxed out in 99. Yeah, where is Tomodachi Life 2? Nintendo. You made you ported Miitopia to the Switch. Why not port Tomodachi Life on there? And the sequel. But yeah. Okay. Be right back. I'm gonna go get the. Gonna stop the stream for the Tomodachi Life Dark Moon. Yeah. Okay. Gonna go get my 3DS and I'm gonna stop this stream because I was using this recording this for YouTube. I'll be right back.